I'll give anything and everything till you say that you'll stay.
One thing Sisqó gonna do is a key change, and I love it. Okay, give us the drama. So in my last video I posted about Cynthia Erivo talking about her vocal goats, her favorite vocal performances. I asked in the video if y'all wanted a Sisqó breakdown of a song, and I got a resounding hard yes. So as a result of that resounding hard yes, I decided to get on it quickly and make this video for Sisqó because, I mean, the man can sing. And I haven't done a video on Sisqó or Dru Hill yet here on this channel. So I'm gonna do Sisqó. Since y'all asked for him so fervently, I'm gonna make sure I do this Sisqó video, but I'm probably gonna do Dru Hill very shortly after this video as well. So be on the lookout for that as well. So if y'all want any Dru Hill songs, put them in the comments below. If you want another Sisqó song, put it in the comments below. Whatever. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna try to get it done for y'all. So y'all, let's talk about Sisqó singing some Incomplete.
Bright lights, fancy restaurants, everything in this world that a man can want. Got a bank account bigger than the law should allow. Still I'm lonely now. Pretty faces from the covers of the magazines, from their covers to my covers wanna lay me. Claiming fortune still high, just a poor man running out of time.
Fancy restaurants make a want. There's a little nasality in there. You can hear the soft palate lowering. Fancy restaurants. And the consonants are a little bit lighter, especially the ending consonants. So they're not as pronounced as the beginning consonants of some of these syllables. So you hear restaurant, make a want, not restaurant, make a want. You know, and a lot of times we say restaurant, it's not restaurant. So the sound is generally a little bit taller in some of his words. Restaurant, make a want. And then magazine, lay with me, there's a little pucker on me, lay with me. A little lip pucker right there. So he has a nasality and the lip pucker happening in his vocal delivery a little bit more of a warmer sound by way of the longer, taller shape, lip puckering at times, and sometimes that nasality that can kind of give a warm, dampening sound to the voice, which really can make for a cool texture.
Even though it seems I have everything, I don't want to be lonely fool.
Even that seems, it wasn't seems, even though it seems, no, even though it seems. He keeps everything more neutralized, I guess localized, more mid in the mouth shape. Like right now it's either like longer, a little bit taller, or more midish in shape, so it kind of has a warmer undertone. Even though it seems, you see how the corners of my lips aren't here, it's here. Even though it seems, the word seems is usually seems, right? But here it seems.
All of the women, all the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you.
All of the women, all the expensive cars, glottal onsets right there on that all of the women, all the expensive cars, but he tapers off on the women expensive cars. All of the women, all the expensive cars. He's not as intense vocally or as thick in a vocal fold closure as all of the women, all the expensive cars. It's like two decrescendos happening. Decrescendo, decrescendo, and it gets more breathy at the end of the decrescendos, if you will.
Said I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete.
Complete. So he didn't do incomplete. He didn't add that ending T consonant. Remember I said earlier some of the ending consonants are kind of let go or lessened? Here's a prime example. Complete. But he opened up the vowel. He played with the vowel shape a little bit. Complete. It was a complete. No. Complete. Something like that. So he played with the vowel. He opened up the vowel a little bit. That way. And he did a little backbeat. Can't pretend that I don't see That without a little bit of like a backbeat rubato kind of delay in the vocal line delivery. Very musical, very intentional, of course. And everything is pronounced like everything. Seems I have everything. Everything. It's not everything. No, everything. So he has a little drawl, a little twang, a little accent in his delivery here too.
Said without you, girl.
Without your girl, not without you, girl. Without your girl, without your CH, without your girl. And it's more percussive, more separated. Without your girl. It wasn't without you, girl. No, it's marcato separated, a little staccato, if you will, a little bit choppy. Without your girl. In the beginnings of the syllables, the onsets have a little bit of a spur in them. Without your girl. That percussive spur that I'm doing, without your girl. That kind of thing.
I just came to love you, but I love you much too late. I can be anything and everything till you say that you'll stay.
One thing he gonna do is a key change, okay? One thing Sisqó gonna do is a key change, and I love it, okay? Give us the drama. And he's walking around, jumping around, and even in a lot of his other performances, he really jumps around and really engages the audience. So he's doing all of that while still singing live. And I watched a few of his performances that I wanted to analyze, and all of the performances that are live, he's number one, singing live. Number two, he jumps around that stage, taking his shirt off and doing cartwheels and all these dances and everything. So he is a consummate performer. He is a performer, but he still has vocals too. He has vocals as a performer. And so here he's walking around the stage being theatrical and being charismatic, you know, all the things that he's doing, but he's still singing live, giving vocals at the same time. You can't see the jaw that well, but if you look, all of the women, all of the money, it's almost like the jaw is coming forward, like a protruding jaw in a longer shape. All of the women, all of the money, with a little pucker. All of the women, all of the money, oh yeah. And there's a little press in his voice too, almost like he gives a little compression in his vocal folds, his false vocal folds, somewhere down there in the larynx. He gives a little compression and a little air pressure. Thing. You see what I'm doing? I kind of push more air, or I increase the air pressure. Seems I have everything. And I can feel my breathing muscles engaging more. Seems I have everything. And that compression gives that grit that he's so good at, that natural grit that he brings into his voice. You can have it all, baby. You can really hear that air pressure spur and that compression happening right there. Say yeah. That was so church to me. Say, you would hear somebody do that on Sunday morning, because he is a quartet singer. I keep saying that. Dru Hill is a quartet. It's a gospel quartet that sings R&B. A lot of these guy groups like our quartet, you know, you can trace their roots back to Commission with Fred Hammond and Marvin Sapp and all of them. You can trace the roots back to them. Even Commission's like an R&B gospel quartet, so to speak, you know. It's just the evolution of music and the evolution of how we think about music and how music can evolve over time. But it's all rooted together. These folk is church singers. Dru Hill is church singers. Sisqó is a church singer. At the end of the day, he sounds like church, you know, and that's what's so moving about it, because that type of singing that we do in the black church is so moving in so many ways, and it can be translated in so many different directions, but you always hear that sound when somebody has it. They're like, oh no, that's church. He church. He church. And I'm not limiting him saying he's a quartet singer only, but you can hear a lot of those vocal quartet attributes in his delivery. You can really hear where he got his inspiration from, at least a portion of his inspiration, you know? Even right there, that dun dun dun, that was so church to me. Got a little organ in there, got the piano, got the live band. I mean, it just sounds like a church song that's talking about being incomplete without somebody in your life. Without you, God, my life is incomplete. Without you, God. I mean, I'm just joking around, but my life is incomplete. I'm just saying, it could be a church song. I'm just saying.
You will see it tonight. Oh, baby, why me? Why me?
And you can see those breathing muscles working because he's using that air, he's pushing that air, he's really adding that air pressure in there to really get that color that he's so known for. That really raw, heartfelt color that he's so good at, you know, and the air pressure is a part of that technique. At least to me, it seems like it's a part of that technique. Without you, girl. He broke up the word. He breaks up a lot of words intermittently throughout the song. He breaks up words that kind of adds these breaks. Hey, 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 hey. Kind of like that sort of sound. It's almost like a like a press sign. Hey, 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 hey. With like a super spurred, aspirate, hard H. Without you, girl. That kind of hard laugh feeling. Without you, girl. That hard laugh that I'm talking about.
My life is incomplete without you, girl. My life is in.
He went straight to the end sound there. This ending is so church to me. My life is in. Almost like a 90s or 2000s Kirk Franklin song. You know? Complete. It wasn't complete. That's that neutral lip shape I keep talking about. Complete. With no T at the end of complete.
Oh yeah, my life is incomplete.
I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it, breaking it down with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you later.